Hey y'all, I hope you guys are doing good today. The setup is a little different. I'm experiencing pink eye and none of y'all want to see that, but I do want to get this video out and I kind of want to just keep the momentum that I'm having. So we are doing a good old hand type of video, POV, bag, eye candy type of video today. First and foremost, hi, hello, my name is Mani. For those of you who are new here, welcome. For those of you who are joining us again, thank you guys for coming back. I don't know what to do with my hands. It's been a while. Anyway, I am a mom of 3 and a breast cancer survivor. I have my surgery in a week from when I am filming this. This is probably going to come out when I am a little bit after surgery. But I wanted to give you guys an update. I'm getting too excited though because it's been a long time since I had my strap and I've been wanting to talk about this for a minute. I am on Instagram most of the time. I talk a lot more about fashion and beauty over on Instagram. So if you want to join the conversation over there, we are at about 13,000 followers over there, which is just kind of insane to me, but I would love to have you join all the fun over there. So go follow me on Instagram. Hey guys, I'm cutting in because I have to announce the giveaway winners. Now, I am so glad I get to gift these to you guys. It has been almost 2 years since the Code Color collection came out, and I was so close to 1,000 then, but a lot of life stuff happened, and a lot of you guys have just been rocking with me and supporting me ever since then, and so I am elated to be giving these gifts away to you guys. So the giveaway ended on January 25th, and I did end up doing my little wheel thing. I'll put it over here so you guys can see. Oh, can I? Because I use some people's real names. I'll see if I can put up the will. I did take a screenshot, but I'll see if I can put up the will, or at least part of the will. And I am happy to announce that Adia in 1999 was the first winner, and she picked the Diva set, and then Iris Lux Love was the one who won the second set, and she ended up with the Ovion yellow set. So those are going to go out in the mail today, which is going to be Friday the 31st, and they should be in your guys' home so soon. I just want to say thank you to everyone who entered and everyone who's been supporting me. It has been a long journey. 1K is definitely not the end of the road, but it's a milestone that we are happy to be at. So just wanted to say again, thank you guys so much. Stay tuned for the next one, which will be on Instagram, which should be launching this week. I wanted to launch it like in tandem, but just too much was going on like pre-surgery to actually get it done. But stay tuned for that one, and we'll have a lot more little Luxe goodies on the way for you guys to win. All right, bye. Now let's talk about what's in this box right here. Oh my gosh. It has been such a long time. It is my strap. So this is the strap for my mini bum bag. Let me clear this out the way. So this is the strap for my mini bum bag. I bought this the day the collection came out. I want to say it was around August 3rd or something like that. It was like early to mid-August when I bought this beautiful bum bag in the beautiful cognac color. As you see, I love this bag, and she has been with me with traveling, right? I didn't travel as much in the last half of the year, but it was still out there. Your girl was outside still. And this bag came with me. It's the perfect side bag. So it was very sad not to actually have my strap. I did get away with like this chain right here, which is a really nice chain. This is a gorgeous chain. And then I also have my old Pochette Métis strap here that I used as well. But this is the strap that I wanted. And so I did thoroughly inspect this strap just to make sure that there were no issues with it. But I can tell you right off the bat, this strap feels pretty substantial. Now it is lighter. It's lighter than some of my other straps, but it feels substantial. when I unboxed it for the first time, not this particular strap, but the mini bum bag, and you can see in the video, I was a little perplexed by the strap that I got. I told you in my younger days, I definitely bought my fair share of replicas, and some of them were like the cheap knockoffs that you could get like downtown. And so I know what those cheaper straps feel like. And it felt like that. It truly felt like that. So I knew the strap was going to be a problem and I tried to hold out. But honestly, after I think it was a week, the strap started to deteriorate, and I will show you the pictures that I took that I sent to Louis Vuitton, and they told me immediately send it back in. Real quick, I have my Speedy 20 over here because it also has a very similar leather strap, and this is kind of my gold standard because this strap is amazing. I've had this bag going on 3 years now, and this is what I was expecting out of a leather strap from Louis Vuitton. And so the new strap matches up much closer to this. I did also want to share my bag organizer that's in here. This was gifted to me from 19 Neat Thin, and they make these beautiful silky inserts. Do you see how beautiful that is on the inside? That fit perfectly right into your bag. These are available on Amazon, and it has like this kind of crepe paper exterior, and it just goes right into your bag like that. And it's just so beautiful. They have a whole bunch of colors you can choose from. I got this bright pink, so it's easier to see inside of this bag. But yeah, I just wanted to shout them out. Their owner, she is so sweet, and I wanted to get this out a lot sooner, so I am so sorry. But definitely check their products out. Such great quality. I love it. Well, I'm going to, sorry for all of the jangle going on here, but I wanted to just give you guys a quick comparison with the strap. So if I can show you, what the straps looked like last time, I will. But yeah, last time, this one was just so cheap that like when you bent it over, the dents kind of just stayed in place. It's like you were folding paper or something. But this strap is much nicer. This is exactly what you're expecting from with the strap. And as you can see, the stitching is actually correct. There's no cricket stitching. There's no pop stitching. And the glazing is looking all correct. And so I would say my CD20, the strap is definitely still thicker. It feels a little bit more weightier, but that's because the chain. The 20 strap does feel a bit more weightier, but that's because the chain is literally attached to the 20 strap. I think if I had the chain attached to my mini bum bag strap, it would feel just as weighty. But yeah, the strap is in really good condition. This is what you're expecting when you're buying product from Louis Vuitton. See that? It's not chipping. You don't see the leather through it. They did a good job. So let's talk about the process, because I sent this in September 5th and I didn't get it back until yesterday, which would have been January 15th. So it has been some time, and a lot of it is not actually, I won't say all of it is Louis Vuitton's fault. There was a third party involved. So I sent my strap in on September 5th, and they told me that it would be anywhere from 3 to 4 weeks for them to get back to me about what the next steps would be, for them to assess the strap and tell me the next steps. And I'm just like, all right, that is absolutely fine. You know, as long as I get a timetable and know what to expect, I think that's fine. So it was around, I want to say October 10th. I get notified that they are not going to repair the strap, that I would need a new strap, which, you know, is okay. I do think, you know, I have my own thoughts on textile waste, but I have a lot of other stuff going on at this point. So I'm like, okay, cool, new strap. And so I don't hear anything else back from Louis Vuitton until November 5th, when they say that it is done and they want to know if they can send it. To which I'm like, if I need to sign for it, you cannot send it until mid-November. I will not be here. I have to make an emergency trip down to California. And I do not hear back. So I make my emergency trip down to San Francisco. We come back up and I have delivery missed notifications on my door. There's 2 of them. This part is, I'm kind of frustrated. It's not Louis Vuitton's fault. It was a third party that they were working with that did the strap. And I wish they would have listened to me when I said I would not be home. But there was 2 missed deliveries, and they said if I didn't get the third one, they would send my item back. So I waited at home all day for the third one. And I hear someone at the door. So I go to the door. No one knocked, by the way. And I go to the door and I see UPS just driving off, and they left a third delivery attempt. I'm like, you didn't even knock at my door. And so I went to UPS. Actually went to the store. I'm just like, your driver didn't even knock at my door. By the way, this is something that has routinely happened in our neighborhood. Drivers not actually knocking on doors, just leaving missed delivery attempts. So they try to track it down, but they had already sent it back like real quick. I'm like, how quick is this? Honestly, they said that they attempted delivery, right? At 1:13 p.m. And then by 2 p.m., they had already shipped it back to California. I'm just like, that is insane. So, of course, the missed delivery attempts is not fully the third party's fault. I don't know who the third party was. It's in an email. But we wouldn't have to even deal with this had they listened and I told them I'm not going to even be home. Don't send it. So it got sent back to them. And then I wasn't hearing from Louis Vuitton for a while. I had sent, I got home, I want to say around November 15th. And then I had sent a couple emails saying, hey, it went back. I didn't hear anything. And I'm just like, what is going on? I should have called, but at this time, so much is going on. Email was really the best way for me to communicate. And so I ended up getting a call from my mom. And she's like, hey, so funny, Louis Vuitton called me. And I'm just like, why are they calling you? And so for some reason, my mom's contact information, hi mom, by the way, she watches my videos. My mom's information was tied to my account. So they had called my mother, and this was actually, I think in December, that they called my mom. And I'm just like, why? I think it was after a Disney trip, but they called my mom. So I called Louis Vuitton. I'm just like, hey, it got shipped out when I was out of state. I'm going to be staying put for some time now. You can go ahead and ship it. This was mid-December. They're like, okay, cool. They're like, is the address correct? Because they said the address is wrong. I'm like, no, the address is correct. For some reason, the phone number was wrong. And that might have also played some problems in communication. But I was like, the address is correct. And so didn't hear back for a while. My mom got another call from them, and this was shortly after Christmas. And I kind of talked a little bit about this when I was talking about my ordering process. And I'm just like, okay, I don't know what's wrong. I have changed this phone number with you guys at this point 2 times now. That is not my phone number. That's my mother's phone number. This is my phone number if you want to contact me. So they change it. And then I think it was a third call that my mom got. Something happened. Or maybe I called. I can't quite remember now. But found out the phone number hadn't been changed again. And so when I was talking to the SA, she's like, okay, I assure you the phone number is absolutely right this time. We're getting it out. And so I could see that it was shipping on my Louis Vuitton app, but I could not see any tracking for some reason. But it delivered. So they shipped it out on January 2nd. And it arrived on January 15th. So that's my long process. I feel like all of us had a little bit of fault in this. You know, I would say the miscommunication about the shipping or lack thereof was very frustrating for me. Maybe I should have sent an email as far as telling them do not ship it on this date, so that something was in writing. I'm just trying to think of what I could have done about the shipping stuff, because that was very frustrating. But most of my frustration with that falls on UPS, which I've had some issues with them in the past. Overall, good company, but I've had my issues with UPS. But the timeline for this repair, like they said, it would be 3 to 4 weeks to assess what needed to be done. And they didn't tell me how long it would take to get something done, but it was about another 4 or 5 weeks for them to do the actual repair or actually get me the new strap. Now, this is a limited edition color. So my guess is if they needed to get a new strap, they didn't have one in stock. They would have to recreate it. So I was expecting it to take some time. It's not like the other colors where they just generally have these colors in stock. It is a limited colorway that they have. So it taking some time. Not really surprised. The communication there wasn't that great, but like I said, part of the communication issue was for some reason their system not actually updating the phone. I can never zip this up one-handed, which is annoying. There we go. Part of the issue there was Louis Vuitton just needing to update my phone number, so they weren't calling my mom. But we are so happy to have her back with us. Really, truly a beautiful bag. I love kind of just throwing in my quick necessities and using this as my mom bag for the day, since I have officially moved out of my GM Neverfull. I do not need that bag anymore as a mom bag. And I've done a couple of videos in the past about how I packed that as my mom bag, but I never posted them. I don't know if I still have them. Let me know if you would like to see how I used my Neverfull as a mom bag. And for one last time, we'll pack her up for being a mom of young babies. But all my babies now are 3 and up, almost going to be 4 this year. So I no longer need a mommy bag like that. So before I end this video here, I just kind of wanted to talk about the Louis Vuitton online experience, because I've now made 2 purchases of leather goods online recently, or recently for me. I don't buy Louis Vuitton like that compared to some other people. But my experience with buying this bag right here, as well as my card case right here, which if you haven't seen my videos about that, go check it out, have been less than luxurious. They have not been luxurious experiences at all. So buying the card case was actually pretty easy. I was able to do a pre-order online and it came quite quickly. But like I said, the quality of the strap was bad. And if I was in stores, I would check that out and I would have been like, absolutely not. I need another one or I'm not getting it right. But online, I have to trust Louis Vuitton that they'll be picking out a quality item and that their item will be quality. Same with this card case. Honestly, if it was the last one, I still probably would get it because like I said, the defect here doesn't really bother me that much, or misprint rather, doesn't really bother me. The item's still functional. And time will tell if the changes they made to the leather are good or bad. I still probably would have bought that one. But again, like there's something about seeing these products with your own eyes and then being able to easily reject and not spend your money to reject that I think is better. So I don't know if I will be buying leather goods on louisvuitton.com anymore. I do know, or don't know, but I have the number of several CAs in the Seattle as well as the Vancouver, BC area. So I don't know how a CA in a different country would work. I don't know how that would work, but BC is not that far away from Seattle. So I'm just trying to workshop these things in my mind. Probably have to stick with Seattle, but definitely probably using a CA to kind of keep tabs with in the future, because not okay to, they were able to fix it and I got my strap back and she's in good condition. But it's very frustrating that, in my mind now, if I buy a leather good from Louis Vuitton, I have to be very critical when it comes here, and we'll probably have to see if there's some repair that can be done with that. That's not luxury in my mind, and that's not something I want to deal with. Very unlikely that I will be buying leather goods directly from louisvuitton.com. I will probably move towards using a CA in order to, a CA that I can trust to get product, and we'll see how that works. Anyway, this is just a real quick update on this beauty. She is complete. She is whole again. I am so excited. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, noon, night, whatever time it is you're watching this, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.